Okay. Okay, and with this, I'd like to hand the session over to the president of Toastmasters Club, Toastmasters Jane, Innovative Planning Level 1.
Thank you, Zheng Yang. Thank you so much, our ESAA for the day. So welcome everyone to IMU and Toastmasters joint meeting for today. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so the theme for today's meeting is "We Are United at Strong." Talking about that makes me remember back to the time that I visit my secondary school to help out them during their sports days. Like, we help each other. Although we are like, we have different housing sport houses, but we're always like helping out each other. Or do you need that? Or you need that? Or we have extra. Okay, we can help you. So end up the sports days is quite an and in a quite okay way lah. Like everyone's are having fun, and so that's something that led me to know that we can do anything that we want when we are united. Next slide, please. Okay, so I would like to thank you some of our external role players where they are not from Toastmasters or IMU Toastmasters Club. So firstly, we have Balkis, SR4 as Area Director, W3 as our General Evaluator from TTDI Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much, Balkis, for helping out us again.
Yes, no worries.
And next we have Sanjay, Presentary Mastery 1, which is also Vice President of Membership from Tasi Toastmasters Club that are helping out us as our counter today. Hello Sanjay, thank you so much for helping out.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, there are also like a few of guests for today where they are non-Toastmasters and they just joined to know more about Toastmasters. So can I invite Joanne to have a quick introduce on yourself?
Hi, I'm Joanne and I'm from IMU and I'm planning to join Toastmasters eventually. Yeah.
Thank you, Joanne, for joining, and I hope that you will join us after this meeting. Next, I think I saw Jonathan. Jonathan, do you want to just switch on your mic and do a quick introduce to let us know something about you?
I'm okay with it. Okay, so hello everyone, I'm Jonathan. I just entered and I'm interested to join the Toastmasters Club. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. And I think one more is T. Sharut.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use the Zoom, so I don't know how to show my face actually.
Okay, it's okay. You can just give a brief intro about yourself.
Okay.
That will be fine.
I'm medical student and I wish to join Toastmaster Club. So just want to know how it works before joining.
Okay, thank you, T. Cheryl, for joining us today. And we will be having our hybrid meeting next time. So you might want to keep up with us, so to visit us later on physically. Okay. Next slide, please. Zijun. Okay, so that's all for my president's opening. I will now pass the virtual stage to our Toastmasters of the evening. Presentary Mastery Level 1, Vice President of Education of Toastmasters Club. Over to you, Zijun.
Thank you to our President, Jane. Hello everyone, I'm Zijun, and also the Vice President Education of Toastmasters Club, and I'm the Toastmaster of the evening of the day. My role is to host today's meeting. First and foremost, I would like to give a short history lesson of Toastmasters International, TI. TI is formed by Dr. Ross Medley, this handsome man, as his effort to train the men in speaking and conducting meetings. The first meeting was held in California, United States, and the organization has slowly expanded internationally. Today, there are over 282,000 members in 147,000 Toastmaster Club over 144 countries. It's quite a large number. These are the Toastmaster International core values, RISE: respect, integrity, service, excellence. And then next, I will give a history of UN Toastmaster Club. This is our founder of our club, Vincent Ho. Around 2001 to 2003, MISA was promoting the ICSA professional course to all the university and college, and Vincent Ho, the distinguished Toastmaster Vincent Ho, was asked to help in the objective and to promote this Toastmaster movement. He used approximately 4 years to follow up with the university officials throughout the tenures of 2 terms Vice Chancellor of UM. And I would like to introduce CHITRA. CHITRA is the Center of Industrial Training and Relations, is a department for UN students to do the industrial training. Encourage UN students to improve the speaking skills. And this CHITRA was led by Professor Marhaini and Dr. Stephanie Pillai. They are nominated to commence the formation work. The Faculty of Language and Linguistics naturally was tasked for the inception of the Toastmaster International Club of University Malaya, while the Mid-Valley Toastmaster and MISA Toastmaster, these are 2 sponsor clubs of our club, come to conduct a demo meeting and introduce UM to Toastmasters. This is our first UMTNC meeting. At first, we didn't call UMTNC, but we called TIKUM, Toastmaster International Club of University Malaya. TIKUM was chartered on 18 of April 2007 in the Dewan Persidangan, Faculty of Language or Linguistics, held our first meeting. A year later, the club TIKUM changed its name to now University Malaya Toastmaster Club. And this banner was sponsored by Mr. Ho. And then I would like to introduce about IMU Toastmaster Club. IMU Toastmaster Club is chartered on 1st May 2019. The IMU Toastmaster Club stands a testament to the pursuit of excellence in communication and leadership. Located with the premise of International Medical University, this club brings together staff, students, and the alumni. The diverse background of its members adds richness to the conversation and speech, reflecting the vast experience, aspiration, and knowledge from both academia and the professional world. Rooted in the principles and values of Toastmasters International, IMU Toastmaster Club provides a supportive public speaking, supportive platform for individuals to train public speaking and leadership skills while fostering a sense of community among its members. This is the flow of today's meeting. We will come to table topics at first. The table topic is like the 1 to 2 minute impromptu speeches, and it's open to all members and guests present today. After our break, we will come to prepare speech session, and we may enjoy and listen to the speech presented by Chun Ping from IMU Toastmaster Club, Shami and Jeffrey from UN Toastmaster Club. And lastly, all the table topics speakers and prepared speech speakers will receive constructive feedback on their speeches in the evaluation session. These are the role players for today's meeting. First of all, I would like to introduce the grammarian of the day, Joshua, Presentation Mastery Level 2, to introduce his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Zijun. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll also take note of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is achievement, which is at the left side of the background. So the meaning of achievement is a thing done successfully with effort, skill, or courage. An example of using the word of the day is getting my degree was a great achievement. Getting a degree was a great achievement. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting and also report on the usage of the word of the day. Back to you, TME.
Thank you to our English teacher of the day, Joshua. Next, I would like to invite our counter, Toastmaster Sanjay from Tasi Toastmaster Club, to introduce his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am the R counter for today. The purpose of an R counter is to pay close attention to every speaker to detect speech crutches such as and overused phrases such as I, or this means, and expressions such as, you know, but, so, well, that are overused. At the end of the meeting, I will also present my report. I will also let everyone know who has the most speech crutches. So I hope that everyone is mindful of speech crutches. That's all. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjay. Third, I would like to invite our timekeeper timer, Toastmaster Kunyet, to introduce his role.
Okay, hi. I am the timer of the days. As a timers, I will time for the table topic speakers, formal speech, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the day with the green, yellow, and red backgrounds, which denote the time remaining for their speech. Thank you, and that's all for me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kunyet. Last but not least, I would like to introduce our VIP of the day, our General Evaluator, Toastmaster Balkis, Strategy Relationship Level 4, and also Area W3 Director, to introduce her role.
Hi, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the evening, Madam Zijun. Again, everyone, first thing first, let me just correct a little bit. I'm W2 Area Director, not W3. If Owen here, he might be killing me. But anyhow, no worries. My name is Balkis and I'm your General Evaluator today. So for the benefit of our members and guests, I'll be conducting the evaluation portion of this particular meeting. So I'm seeing or monitoring since the beginning until the end. And once I be called upon at the end of the meeting, then I'm going to give feedback for the benefit of all, everyone here. Thank you so much. Back to TME of today's region. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Balkis, for the short introduction. And luckily, Toastmaster Owen is not here. If not, I also kena killed by him. Now we come to our table topic session. I would like to pass this stage to our table topic master and also the president of IMU Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Jasmine, Effective Coaching Level 3, to host the session.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the evening. Let's give Zijun another round of virtual applause. Welcome, welcome, fellow Toastmasters of University Malaya Toastmasters Club and IMU Toastmasters Club, and all the guests from both clubs, and to all the area directors here and all the president VPEs, everyone here tonight, distinguished guests. I am looking forward to become your table topics master. Now, you might be wondering, what is table topics? As introduced by our TME Zijun, this is a good platform for you to practice your impromptu speech. What will happen is, You will be given a random topic on the theme today. We are united and strong. And you will have 2 minutes to speak on this topic. Timer, could you please assist to show the virtual background? At 1 minute, you will see the green background on the timer screen. Yes, you have the green background on the timer screen. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, you will see the yellow background. And at 2 minutes, you will see the red background. And you will have an additional 30 seconds before your time is completely up. Right, that being said, a feedback by our table topics evaluator here tonight, which is our Toastmaster Tan Tan, Secretary of IMU. I'm looking forward to have our first impromptu speaker. Can I have the first participant? I'm sensing. Yes.
Yeah, I'll go the first.
Who's that?
Chun
All
Pin.
right, thank you very much. Chun Pin, as our first prepared speaker, is also our first tabletop speaker. Great. Toastmaster Chun Pin. Chun Pin,
Hello.
which number would you like to choose? 1 to 5?
Number 2.
Oh, great. Toastmaster Chun Pin, how does unity contribute to the strength of a community or nation? How does unity contribute to the strength of a community or nation? Chun Pin, over to you.
Okay, I'm ready for my topics. Okay, so how does unity contribute to a strength of a community or nations? I believe this topic is not strange to everyone, especially the Malaysians. When I was small, when I was kids, educated by my teachers, my adults, that we need to respect each other regardless our traditions, our different places, or our skin tones. So I was grow up in such situations for me to learn how to respect others from different perspective. How does these things helps me or help the country to become a stronger place? Firstly, I would like to say, with the unities, everything, the society is harmony. Think about it. If each of us, we are not united, we are not respect each others, what happens? There are conflicts everywhere. When you step out your home, step out from your house, the first thing you need to think is how others gonna treat you based on your attitudes, based on your appearance. How badly is the life we have? Back to the topic, unity can bring the society harmony, which means the peoples are together. When we face troubles, we are together, and the issues could be solved easily. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Table Topics.
Thank you very much to our first table topic speaker, Toastmaster Chun Pin. Well said on the topic on unity and staying strong together. Thank you very much. Shall we have our second impromptu speaker? I see someone smiling. Yes, I see someone raising hand. Okay, Samuel.
See.
Yes, Samuel, Toastmaster Samuel, which number would you like to have for tonight? You have 1, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, let's go with number 5.
Great. Your topic for tonight, Toastmaster Samuel. Why is it important for individuals to, why is it important for individuals with different backgrounds stand united? Why is it important for individuals with different backgrounds stand united? Over to you.
As we recall from history, that there was a time when people were not united in Malaysia, and it led to fights and outbreaks. And that was something that we didn't like, because we didn't feel safe. The country was in turmoil, and everyone always feared for their lives. And how did that incident, how did we as Malaysians face that incident back in the mid-1950s, around 1950s? We stood together and we worked together as a team among different races. The Malays, they worked together with the government, to form the politicians, with the government, and the Chinese and the Indians as well, to overcome the threat that was attacking the country's stability and safety. And because of this, we achieved, and in other words, made an achievement in securing independence for our country since 1957 until today. And we can see unity is important, and unity also comes with a price. And with that in mind, we must always remember to cherish the unity we have now and continue to maintain it for the years to come. And that, thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster, table topic master of the evening.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Samuel, for taking up the second table topics. It's a brief history lesson for all of us. Thank you very much. Right, can we have the third impromptu speaker? Every time I say this, I notice someone smiling at me.
Me?
Yes,
I want to try.
correct. Yes, our Area W1 Director, Toastmaster Min Kang. Which number would you like to have for tonight? We have 1, 3, 4.
Number 4, lucky number.
All right, thank you. Toastmaster Min Kang. How can you promote unity without suppressing individuality? How can you promote unity without suppressing individuality? Toastmaster.
Thank you, table topic master. That's a super hard question for me. You know, past 2 months I've been doing internship in Thailand, and one thing different of Thailand regarding our country Malaysia is how homogeneous they are. I mean, almost 90% of them are Thai, and they speak Thai, their first language. Of course, they are Chinese descendants, but most of them have forgotten their mother tongue and they start learning Thai since small. For me, that's a good and also the bad. I mean, the good is every time I go to a mart, they will try to speak Thai to me. Even though I look like a foreigner, I might look like a Thai, but I'm a foreigner. They will speak Thai to me to try to avoid speaking English to foreigner, because Thai is the most confident language they have. And if I do speak Thai a bit for them, they will go like machine guns and I won't be able to understand. And then I will say, I don't understand, and they will try to speak English.
coming back to Malaysia, I was coming across this train station. I look at someone, I look at him, and I was like, should I speak Malay or English or Chinese with this man? I don't know, because he looks like a mix and I don't know what his mother tongue. In the end, I speak Malay. That's one lesson I learned from Thai experience is having a common language is good. That's the unity that we wish to have. Okay. At the same time, individualism gives us the ability to express ourselves in a special way. We have our own mother tongues. I would say if you be in a group with different races, try to speak so that you get unity, common language. Don't try to speak your mother tongue in front of the other races. That's the most impolite things I could ever see in my life. So, but at the same time, celebrating events, celebrating holidays with culture, stuff, and groups, yes, go ahead, right? That's what we need as a multicultural nation. So that's how I interpret this idea of keeping individualism while at the same time keeping the unity. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our third speaker, Toastmaster Ming Tang. Wow, we managed to know a little bit of yourself and also the benefit of having a common language among each other. Thank you very much. I'd like to check with the timer. Do we still have time for another speaker?
Yes, we can still have one more.
Thank you very much. Can we have the last table topic speaker? Anyone would like to try? Any guess?
Sharu, do you want to try? Sharu?
Sharu from Toastmasters. Yes, Sharu, would you like to try?
Sharu is muted.
Okay. Or
She's still
perhaps,
muted, I think.
I think she's still muted.
Okay, sorry.
Yes,
I think
Sharu.
I need to choose a number, right?
Yes, you have number 1 or number 3.
Oh, okay, number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Sharu, can you tell us how does unity contribute to your personal growth and development? How does unity contribute to your growth and development? Over to you.
I'm not so sure whether I interpret the topic correctly or not, but when you mention the unity, I'm thinking about the races also. So like no discrimination among the races. So I will just start off by according to my understanding. So because I have met a lot of friends consisting of different races, and they all help me a lot in different ways. So what I can think of is when I first joined the medical school back in 2020, I met an Indian boy and he helped me a lot after I had a stroke in 2020 June. And he gave me a lot of information when I'm on MC. After around 2 years of self-studying and receiving the treatment, I went back to study, and I also met some friends consisting of different races like Indian, Malay, and also Chinese. And I think unity and respect for different culture and also different thoughts is very important, so that we won't have a barrier to help each other. How many more minutes? Oh, okay. So I think if we don't have any discrimination and any set mind, then it won't be so many barriers for us to be able to help each other and also to access the resources, and the talented people will be able to contribute more to the society. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our guests from Toastmasters Club, Sheru. Journey that you have been through. You're very brave. Thank you very much for trying tonight. Right, that's the end of the table topic session. And I would like to thank all four impromptu speakers. And I would like to pass the control back to the Toastmaster of the evening, Jijin. Over to you.
Thank you, our table topic master. Now, that's the end of the table topic session. I would like to call upon everyone to vote for your which table topic speaker you feel best, and then we have a voting session now. So may I have Zoom Master? Okay, thank you.
We still
Okay.
have 8 more.
Still have 8 more.
Yeah.
I don't know
7.
why I can't vote.
Can you can unvote?
Can I just not to vote because I think I forget already. I forget how other people perform.
Okay. All right, then in 5 seconds, I'll end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, poll has ended.
Okay, thank you everyone for voting. Now, let's have a photography session and then we have a 3-minute break. So will Zoom Master or Jeffrey will take the...
Sure, I'll take the photo. Can I have everyone to turn on the camera? Okay, on count of 3, we have 2, yeah? This one is the formal one. Then the second one is the freestyle one. Okay, count of 3, and 1, 2, 3, smile. Wait, let me check.
Minka is moving.
Yeah.
I wasn't just now. I'm looking for a spot for better
Better
photo.
lighting.
Okay, one more. Freestyle. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
And then let us have a 3 minutes break and then we will come back on it. Wait, let me see the agenda first. Let us have a 3 minutes break, yeah? Wait.
I think if according to agenda, we will have our break after the prepared speech session. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we having a break first or prepare speech first?
I think you follow other agenda.
Okay. Break first, huh? Yes.
Wait. Okay. Now, not breaking session first, but we are coming to prepare speech session. In the project speech session, club members attend projects crafted in Toastmaster Pathway program and present to us. Toastmaster Pathway Learning Experience is the educational program crafted by Toastmaster International to allow members develop 5 core competencies, including public speaking, interpersonal communication, strategic leadership, management, and confidence. With 11 specialized paths to choose from, members can achieve different goals based on what their goals in Toastmaster are. Today, we will witness a total of three members from IMU and respectively to present their speech. Our first speaker, Toastmaster Chumping, he's a very new member in IMU Toastmaster Club. He's doing level 1 icebreaker speech. May I invite his evaluator, Toastmaster Jasmine, is it? To read out the purpose statement. Toastmaster Zhenya.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmasters of the evening, Zijun. The purpose statement is, the purpose of this project is for Chunpin to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. That is all. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Zijun.
Okay, for Toastmaster Chumping, your speech is 4 to 6 minutes, and timer will show green at 4 minutes, yellow at 5 minutes, and red at 6 minutes. And you are considered overtime after 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So after 6 minutes, you may faster wrap your speech and make sure your speech is before 6 minutes 30 seconds. With that, let us invite our first speaker, Toastmaster Chumping, to present his speech, A New Journey. A New Journey, Toastmaster Chumping, the stage is yours.
Good evening to all the Toastmasters in this meetings. I'm Chumpin. So today I'm going to start my icebreaker speech, which called A New Journey. I was so embarrassed. Actually, I have joined Toastmaster a year ago, but I haven't started any pathway, project, or even my icebreaker speech until today. Back then to 2022, when I was freshly joined IMU Foundation program, it was a totally new chapter of my life. And I told myself, I must be different than my past. I want to expand my social circles. I want to build my soft skills. I want to actively participate in clubs activities instead of being a nerdy eng. At that time, Toastmaster was my first option. Think about it. Public speaking, leadership, how essential these skills are in our future, especially in building our own achievement in our career. I was so excited and looking forward to my growth after joining Toastmaster, and then I chose to sign up for the club. Yes, I did join the meetings actively in the first few times, but after that, procrastinations, laziness, they knocked my door, and I welcomed them into me. At that time, there are tons of excuses for me to skip the meeting. I have exam, I have practicals, so I have to do my preparation job for that. In fact, I can did all those preparation works a day before, but not use it to skip the meetings. At the end, I choose to quit Toastmaster with thousands of excuses. Until I read a book. It's called Ultra Learnings. It was a book that teaches people to gain a new skills in the shortest periods without participating long and boring lectures. And what this book famous for, you might heard before, is the author. He spent 1 year, just a year, to complete MIT degree program, which usually the students use 4 years to complete it. But this is not what really amazed me. What really amazed me is there was a guy, he is a musician, who has zero skills in public speaking and bad experience during his college time. He was chosen to join the experiments to see whether these skills mentioned in the book is applicable to everyone's, to every skills. He was the lucky one because he joined Toastmasters and it was 10 days before to sign up the national competitions to prove his progressions. After round and round selection, guess what? Did he become the champion in the competitions? Too bad, he didn't. Because if he did so, it sounds so unreal, isn't it? But he did become a semi-finalist in the competitions after just 7 months of training. He thought he didn't become the champions, but he was the fastest learners in that competitions. His achievements inspired me that why him but not me? Isn't him is the one that I want to be before I joined the Toastmaster? And why don't I give myself a second chance to grow, to be who I admire to be? Let me share you 2 stories about my recent life. In this February, I attend an interview which is necessary before I enroll into my degree program. I was so unsatisfied to my own performance. Think in the wrong way, if I was the examiners and the interviewer give me such performance, I definitely kick him out from the selections. And I told myself, I never want to be the people like that. The moment the questions I get, my brain went blank. The answer I gave was so unconfident, and I was so guilty that I used to be a Toastmaster member where I have the best platform for me to learn, to train public speaking, and public speaking or interview shouldn't be a problem for me. Me in 2024 has no different than me today. Today, I am coming back as a new member and I wish to restart my journeys as a Toastmaster member. So I titled this as a new journey for me. I coming back with the same ambitions. I want public speaking be one of my weapons to unlock my achievements, but not become my blocking stones on my journey. I wish to be a public speaker to give powerful and motivative speech to everyone, like what the guy in the books mentions. And I believe Toastmaster is still the best platform for me to grow and gain the confidence to become a better version of me. To end my speech, I would like to say, nice to meet you all, and I'm Chun Bin. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chun Bin, for giving an inspiring speech. Yeah, I also agree that Toastmaster Club is a very good platform for us who wish to improve our speaking and be a weapon in our future journey. Because I feel like, for me, I feel like the Toastmaster Club, you didn't get any, even though like me also talk like very stammering, you also didn't get either receive any negative criticize, but everyone you will give motivational, will motivate you and then encourage you to improve more and then improve yourself to be a good speaker. And for, I don't know, is it IMU Toastmaster Club will do so, but for UN Toastmaster Club, we will have a tradition. Once the new members have finished giving an icebreaker speech, we will give a standing ovation. So I would like to invite everyone to give a standing ovation to Toastmaster Chun Bin.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Well done.
Welcome to Toastmaster Club. And then hope you all the best and kickstart your journey in IMU Toastmaster Club. And next, I would like to invite our second speaker, Toastmaster Shami. She's doing level 1, Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. And for your information, this is the last level 1 speech for Toastmaster Shami. After this speech, you'll get MS level 1 after. Then with this, I would like to invite evaluator Toastmaster Min Kang to read out the purpose statement.
Right. To Toastmaster Shami, the purpose of your project is to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance your speech. Looking forward to your performance and all the best to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Min Kang. Now, let us invite Toastmaster Shami with her last level 1 speech. Write your thoughts. Write your thoughts, Toastmaster Shami. The stage is yours.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, sorry. I only can see Zijun. Can you put the background with my name just now?
You wanna see timer?
Yeah, can.
The Zoom Master can spotlight and pin some speaker and timer.
Okay. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of Toastmasters and respected guests. The title of my speech today is Write Your Thoughts. I chose this topic because I believe the power of introspection and the significance of understanding our own minds, especially in times of overwhelming decisions. Have you ever experienced those days when you feel like life throws everything at you? The day that your to-do list is longer than your passions, and the weight of commitment feels like it's just too much to bear. I find myself in such a situation recently, faced with a significant decision. A job offer that would require me to balance the responsibility of being a full-time worker and a full-time student. I consider myself as high-achieving and goal-oriented individual. I've always believed that I can handle everything that life throws at me. But as I began navigating the decision, the weight of it has given me a pounding headache. And the mental acrobatics of choosing between these two equally important have left me feeling overwhelmed. In an attempt to find clarity, I turned to my usual remedies. I sought advice from my friends and my families, and because I love walking, I took a long walks to clear my mind, and even indulged in my comfort food, a generous serving of fresh yogurt from Yao Yao. But none of this brought me the serenity that I desperately sought. That is when I realized the power of writing your own thoughts. I began to list all my priorities and reflect what I truly value and explore what is my deepest desire and fears. In doing so, I find meaningful channel for the storms of feelings, thoughts, and emotions that were threatening to consume me. Here's what I want to share with all of you today. Stress and anxiety are not enemies to be overcome, but aspects of our humanity. They remind us that we are alive, that capable of feeling a variety of emotions. Just as being happy is part of human experience, so does when handling a sadness and uncertainty. The constant movement of life that makes our journey unique. We often talk about reaching our goals, achieving success, but let's not forget that acknowledging our own limits is also a significant achievement because it takes courage to say, I can't do it, or I need help. There is power in admitting that we as a human have limitations. And there is strength in being vulnerable. In my moment of introspection, I realized that achievement is not just about external milestone or societal expectation. True achievement is when you can understand yourself, navigating the maze of your own feelings and thoughts, and emerging stronger on the inside. So, as we navigate the complexities of our lives, let's remember that it's okay to reflect and write your thoughts. It's okay to not be okay. Embrace your journey, celebrate achievement, and recognize the strength of being vulnerable. Recognize the vulnerability, the strength in vulnerability. In conclusion, I urge each one of you to embrace the totality in your humanity. Write your thoughts, explore your inner landscape, and recognize that actually in every moment you are achieving something in your life. Whether it is resilience or self-awareness or clarity or wisdom to acknowledge that we have limits. As we journey through our life, let's not just count our external achievement, but also internal victories that shape us into a resilient and self-aware individuals that we are meant to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shami, for the very motivational speech. I feel like, first of all, just curious, are you a psychologist, something? Because I feel like this is not a normal speaker, this is a psychologist talking.
I'm counselor to be.
Oh, no wonder. Because from your first speech until now, I feel like that's very, getting know your style is like very motivational. Like you try to inspire us, all the audience with your mind, like unleash your inner part and then explore more and don't let the stress be killing you something, I think. And congratulations for your last level 1 speech. And for now, I would like to invite our third speaker, Toastmaster Jeffrey. He is taking level 2 introduction to Toastmaster mentoring. May I have his evaluator, Toastmaster Jane, to read out the purpose statement?
Sure. So, Jeffrey, The purpose for this project is for you to define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. So the purpose of this speech is for you to share some aspect of your experience as a protege in Toastmasters. Okay, so good luck, Jeffrey.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jen. With that, let us invite our third speaker, Toastmaster Jeffrey, Leadership Development Level 1, with his speech title, My Mentor. My Mentor, Toastmaster Jeffrey, the stage is yours.
What makes a mentor a mentor? A mentor is someone that guides you, supports you, and motivates you to ensure that you achieve your objectives, whether in life or at Toastmasters. I'm very grateful that as a member of Toastmasters Club, I get to enjoy the effective mentoring system that we have here. And I would say that this system is one of the hallmarks of University Malaya Toastmasters Club. In 2022, in December, when I first registered as a new member of Toastmasters International, I was actually in contact with Joshua, who was the vice president of membership at that time. And I felt that he was very effective, and it made me engage and want to join the club because he was skillful in explaining what are Toastmasters all about. And that is why I'm still here today, if it wasn't for him. I then, 2 weeks before the first meeting, as a member, I took up a role as a table topic master. And it definitely was my first meeting, and at the same time, my first time being a role player because that role was open at that time. And during that time, the president, who is our current area W1 director, Ming Kang, I remembered vividly that before each meeting, the night before, he will host briefing sessions with all the newbies like me, so that we will be clarified on what are the tasks and duties ahead. Kudos to you on that. And that is how I found out that at Toastmasters, everyone is here for each other, and all the members are willing to provide the support and help when you need it. A mentor also helps to instill the Toastmasters values, such as the RISE values, like integrity, service, and excellence. And hence, with the support being provided, I took up other roles as well, such as the Toastmaster of the evening and grammarian. And I remembered during that time, when I was doing my first time TME, I was not satisfied. And then I told myself that the next meeting as the TME, I want to make sure that the University Malaya Toastmaster Club is able to provide an engaging and enriching experience for the guests. And I called up Joshua and Ming Kang, and I made an appointment with them. I say, look, I need you guys to help me to oversee my performance as a TME. And then we did a rehearsal, and a lot of things happened. Like I wanted to try different things, like doing a game session, have an ice-breaking session with the guests, and they were all like very supportive of the idea. In the end, we did it, and I managed to host a mini gaming session as a TME. So it was my second time, and I felt very happy and satisfied. Anyways, as I was saying, I wouldn't be able to speak confidently if it were not for my mentors. Though Joshua is my official mentor, but I was able to seek help from other senior members like Zejun, Jichin, Iktifa, and I'm also super grateful to all the members that have provided me with the words of encouragement and being supportive of my initiatives. I then went on to go other clubs and went clubbing, and I met like several table topics award, and I was able to do so because mentorship is not just a one-way communication. It takes two to tango, whereby both the mentors and the mentees need to put in effort to ensure that whatever objective that a mentor plans to achieve can be achieved. So it will be SMART, like specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And for me, in my opinion, as a protege, based on my observation, being a mentor is not easy. It's not an easy feat at all because it takes commitment. I feel that even though Joshua is a third-year engineering student, very smart, very good speaker, but he's also humble and willing to provide all the insights and feedbacks to help me become a better speaker. So I hope that throughout his experience being a mentor to me, that he's able to apply this skill and get employed in a company that is ideal for him, because I believe that being a mentor is a trait that employers will want to look for in a candidate. All in all, Toastmaster University Malay Toastmaster Club, I want to say that have a really good support system for me, and that's why I chose to be the VPPR, because I believe in giving back. Whatever the club has provided me, all the resources, like I want to give it back, and I hope that in the future I'm also be able to have a protege and treat him like how my mentors and other members did for me. Yeah, thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jeffrey, for your very supercalifragilisticexpialidocious speech, and for your hard work in UM Toastmaster Club are very we recognize it, and I heard that you rehearsal 3 times for TME, is it? Because I remember there's one time you rehearsal for you do TME for a very long time, like around 2 months for TME.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, very hard work, and congratulations to your achievement too. And I also agree that being a mentor, being a club mentor is not an easy task, because you have to be a role model, and you have to give full support and commitment to your mentees to guide them to be a very good speaker in their Toastmaster journey. With that, that's the end of our prepared speech session, and now it comes to the voting session to the prepared speech speakers. May I ask, are the polls are ready?
Okay, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will end the poll now. Okay. So the results I'll send to you, Zijun.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Jen Yang. And now I see a time is sufficient for us to take a 5 minutes break. So let us take a short break, and then we will resume our meeting on 9:11. 9:11, we'll resume our meeting.
So it is the custom of IMU Toastmasters Club that we have a breakout room in all of during our break. So feel free to mingle around. Wait, this is the main. Hi, Shaslin, Yating, and Nuru Nadia. Did I pronounce their names correctly?
Oh my god, that was quick.
Is everyone come back? Okay, I think everyone are on the way of coming back. Okay. Hi everyone, it's me again. We shall resume our meeting now, and we are going to our third session of this meeting, evaluation session. For this session, we will witness some evaluators for giving evaluation to table topic speakers and project speakers. And I would like to invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Balkis, Strategy Relationship Level 4, to host this session.
Yay, thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster of the evening, Madam Toastmaster Zijun. So hello everyone, again, my name is Balkis and I'm your general evaluator today. So first thing first, I have already half to evaluate the whole session, I'm gonna share my remaining feedback at the end of the session, and now we're gonna focus on the evaluation sections. For the evaluation section, let me invite our first evaluator for today. For table topic evaluations, strategic relationship level 1, Tantan. Tantan, strategic relationship level 1, over to you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. And now I will be evaluating the table topics. First of all, I would like to say that this is my first time evaluating, so please don't take things personally. It's just me sucking at evaluation, so it's probably just me. It's not you guys. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna start off with Chunpin, and his title was, How does unity contribute to the strength of a community or nation? That was a mouthful, but I think Chunpin did pretty well executing his speech. He started off with his personal experience with his parents and his grandma telling him to, be united with other people. And I liked his usage of words. He says things like, think about it. And it made me think. Before that, my mind was wandering. I was getting bored with his speech. And then he was like, think about it. And I was like, oh, I must think. So to jump off to that, to piggyback that, when he said think about it, I would like to suggest one thing, that after saying that, he should at least give a pause for the dramatic effects of it all. Like, think about it, and then you pause for the audience to be very, immersed, to be more immersed in your speech. But I think he said think about it and then just continued with the scenario, and my brain was left behind because I'm a pretty slow thinker. But other than that, I would like to say that Chunpin did a very good speech. His points are very short and straight to the point, which was great because my attention span is very short. And his hand gestures were pretty good. And another thing I would like to point out is, I think other than that, he can work on his facial expressions better, which I'll explain later on with my evaluation of another person. But I think that's about it. Overall, pretty good speech, pretty straight to the point, and it made me think. So it was pretty good. And then moving on to Toastmasters Samuel, and his topic was, why is it important for individuals with different backgrounds to stand united? It was a pretty difficult topic. If I had to say that, I would probably shut down. So kudos to Toastmaster Samuel for being able to make a pretty good speech on this as well. He drew people in by talking about the history of Malaysia, because I'm a foreigner and I know nothing about it. I know I should be doing my research, but when he said we could, talk about it through the perspective of our history, and I was like, oh, I got pretty interested. But I think that he didn't go into enough details about the history of, Malaysia being related to unity. People with different backgrounds being united. So I would love for him to have more details on it. I'm using so many speech clutches, crap. And I think that his voice was very calming and soothing. So crap. Two things that I like to say is I would like him to evaluate more on it because I'm so interested in the history of Malaysia, and also that his voice is very calming and he should start an ASMR channel because kudos to Samuel, your voice is so good. And then moving on to, oh crap, moving on to Toastmaster Min Kang. Toastmaster Min Kang's speech was what I would like to point out. So I would like to first start off by saying that he is a very energetic and engaging person. Like his speech was very engaging to me, and he was also very expressive. That's what I would like to point out. When he was talking about how he didn't know how to speak to this person, like if he should speak to him in Thai or if he should speak to him in Malaysian or Chinese, he made this expression of he made a very pondering expression, and I could actually see him meeting this guy and not knowing what to what language he should use, because he was making a very funny expression and it drew me in. So I would like to encourage other sorry, dry throat. Others evaluators to follow his footsteps and also use expressions that fit the situation to better engage the audience, is what I like to say. There's actually nothing I would like to negatively say about Toastmaster Mikan's speech. He was very expressive. He talked about a personal experience that actually and he painted a very clear picture in my head. Like I could actually see him in Thailand talking to these Thai people, which was awesome. So kudos to that. And then lastly, Toastmaster Sharu. I can't really see the timer. Am I still in time? Am I?
You have 4 more minutes.
Huh?
Yeah, 4 more minutes.
Okay. To Toastmaster Sharu. Is it Toastmaster Sharu's first time doing table topics? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is it also your first time in a Toastmasters meeting?
Yes.
No way. I would never take table topics for my first Toastmaster meeting. That is insane. Actually, kudos to you. Applaud. Guys, applaud for Toastmaster Sharu. And your topic is, how does unity contribute to your growth and personal development? I think you started off by saying that you didn't actually understand the topic. And I think you should actually clarify with the table topics master first before starting your speech. But overall, I would like to applaud you for the bravery of stepping up to do an impromptu speech right off the bat. I think the rules of table topics is that you are given 30 seconds to actually think about what you want to say. So I would like to advise you to actually make good use of those 30 seconds and think about what you would like to say, like get your thoughts in order. They weren't, given to you for nothing. So for your next, impromptu speeches, make good use of those 30 seconds that they give you to actually think about what you want to say. And also, if you don't understand what the table topics master is saying, maybe you could ask her to repeat it or ask her to clarify more. Because I think you went a bit off topic. You didn't really talk about your personal growth and development, but I did appreciate you sharing this personal experience of your friend helping you through a difficult time. And also, I would also like to say that your voice is also very calming, and you should collaborate with Toastmaster Samuel to start an ASMR channel. Thank you very much. This concludes my evaluations. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much, Toastmaster Tantan. What a lovely. I'm gonna reserve my comment after this for you. Next, I'm gonna invite the first evaluator for prepared speech. I'm gonna invite Toastmaster Zheng Yang. Okay, he just reminded me not make sure to pronounce the G, not to miss it. Toastmaster Zheng Yang, level 2. IP level 2, Toastmaster Zheng Yang, over to you for you to evaluate Ng Chung Pin for his speech. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Am I both audible and visible? Yeah. Is this one of the best is this one of the best icebreaker speech that I've ever heard? Yes, it is very much so. Congratulations, Chumpin, for your achievement in finishing your very first speech in Toastmasters Club. And I believe that this very achievement will be a very first milestone on many more achievements that you're going to achieve in the coming future. So once again, I'd like to first highlight a couple of things that I really love about your speech. That I could describe your icebreaker speech in these 3 words: powerful, inspiring, and moving. Yes, these were the essence of your very speech. I noticed that in your speech itself, there are a number of good points that is worth to learn from. Number one, you started off your introduction with a short description about yourself, but not just any plain old description. You started off with an embarrassing fact that you were once Toastmaster, and you did not complete your speech, and now you're starting from an icebreaker speech. But you didn't stop there. You laid out your goals almost immediately about how you want to develop yourself in your coming years in your medical studies, what were your pursuit. So immediately, right off the bat, I could tell what kind of character you are based on your introduction. You are a kind of person who pursue growth and a person who knows your very own goal, your goal-defining, directed pathway, your journey. And this is what your entire speech is all about. It is so well structured. And this is another thing that I'd like to point out, that your speech can be separated into 3 stages of your journey. The first is the beginning journey in Toastmasters. The second is when you quit Toastmasters. But in this process, you share with us other stories that you have 2 reflections. The first is the book about ultra learning and how you realized that the opportunity you had in Toastmasters could help you reach your achievements and how you could fast track your learning. And the second reflection is how you could have actually utilized this platform for your very own gain. And then coming to the last stage, or I like to call it the hero's return. It is your return as a Toastmaster with a new resolve and a renewed spirit. So with a very clear structure like this, you help your audience to follow through your journey. With a good structure, you build clarity. With good sequences of events, you build climax in moments of your story. And all of this is to make your audience listen to you and persuade them. So this is why I say that your speech is powerful, inspiring, and moving. Just one thing that I would like you to improve to make it even more powerful, and that is to use your eye contact. Place your eyes not on your screen, but on the camera right here. Look into them, because the eye is the window to your soul. As long as you are able to establish eye contact, you capture their attention and they will listen to you even more. And I believe that with that motivational style of your speech, you are able to make your audience move. You can call to action and advise your audience what you want them to do next, and they will make that changes because that is the nature of your speech. That is all. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Zheng Yang. What a lovely and inspiring feedback. Next, I'm going to invite Toastmaster Min Kang, Presentation Mastery Level 4, who also AW1 Director, to evaluate speech by Shami with her title, Write Your Thought. Toastmaster Min Kang, over to you.
Thanks for the kind introduction, General Evaluator Bakis. Good evening, everyone. After listening to the speech title, Write Your Thoughts by our speaker, Shami, I've written my thoughts on the evaluations on this piece of paper. So let me start. Well, the project purpose is vocal variety and body language, right? There are a couple of other things that I would love to evaluate, but I'll be focusing on this thing. So speaking of achievements, I would like to congratulate the speaker. Shami has completed level 1 first, and second, I can really tell from the way that she presents, the script is beautifully crafted. It's not like last minute speech. The speech is scripted, and I like that. You pay a lot of attention in putting efforts in writing the script and to present it out. Well, vocal variety and body language. I would love to separate this into two parts, the micro level and the macro level. Micro level focuses on the sentence, right? Macro level focus on the whole speech. But Toastmaster Shami has achieved both body language vocal variety on micro level. Like each of her sentences have ups and downs and not monotonous, right? But when it comes to macro level, I think that's something that's a bit lacking in Shami's speech, right? I will give one example. In a speech, you have introduction, body, climax, conclusion. How do you improve your macro level vocal variety? Well, when you're talking about your story, make it less intense. When you're talking about climax, when you're talking about the conclusion, make it strong. Make it such that it is different from the other parts of your speech. So that's what I'm talking when it comes to macro level. You nail very good on each sentence. Seeing for the big picture, that's something that you have to work on, right? The second thing is agree with what the TME has been saying. You're very good in giving advice to people as a counselor to be. I find that it's a bit lacking in your speech to have your personal story. So you were talking about, okay, the work and the study, you have the full time, you have to choose between these two. I would love to know in specific what work, what study. All of us have work and study, but maybe yours are different than us. That makes your experience different. Be more specific in especially giving your personal story so we can relate and we can put sympathy in. Right. Other than that, all good. Like the script, beautifully crafted. Also like the micro level body language vocal variety, work on macro level, work on personal story, and that's the end of my evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Min Kang. Next, let me just invite our next evaluator, Wong Yi Chin, Innovative Planning Level 1, evaluating Jeffrey with his title, My Mentor. Toastmaster Yi Chin, over to you. Jane, yes, please, Jane.
Thank you, Balkis, for the introduction. So, Jeffrey, first of all, I would like to congratulate you that you have successfully presented your mentoring project and to tell us about how Joshua actually mentored you. And also in a way that you also mentioned that there are also other Toastmasters member in the club that also give you help in various ways. But how did they guide you? Like I know that they guide you in, like, for example, the you mentioned the TME thing, right? But there's just quite a small part of it that it can be a part of your content, but maybe you can give more examples on other aspects on how Joshua guide you and how did actually Joshua bring you into Toastmasters. Like you mentioned that you joined it because Joshua, but how in detail, that what did he did that he could caught your heart, or that maybe you can work more on that. And I also like, and one thing that you did great is that I found that you're trying really hard to have eye contact with the audience, that you're always looking on your camera. Although I try to, like, although I think your line, or I don't know, it's your line or my line is kind of laggy, that the screen is somehow breaking apart sometimes, but all in all, I got your eye contact lah. Yeah, maybe it's also the camera resolutions punya problem lah. Okay, so that's something about it. So okay, I got two challenge for you. Okay, one in giving speeches part. I hope to see you to present a speech physically one day in the future. Maybe like maybe during our speech contest or maybe one day you would travel to KL. So I hope to see you in physically one day. And secondly, it's also as you know that UM we are also happening to accept more freshies into the club. So I hope you to become a better mentor to guide your mentees and also maybe your VPPR's office punya people inside to guide them and to help them to achieve more in their Toastmasters journey. And that's all from me. Thank you. Back to you. General Evaluator Bakis.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jane. Sometimes I totally forgot that you are using your Chinese name here. Okay, anyhow, we now gonna move to the technical reporting. I'm gonna invite my GAT team, grammarian, accountant, and also timer. So let me invite Toastmaster Joshua Lim, presentation mastery level 2 for his grammarian report. Toastmaster Joshua, over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator Balkis. Let me share my screen. All right. For today, the word of the day is achievement. We have two Toastmasters who use the word of the day. First is Chunpin, uses once, and Toastmaster Shami uses it 3 times. Moving on to the good selection of words, phrases, idioms, and rhetorical devices. For Samuel, the good selection was cherish the unity we have now. Sheru, unity is important so that we don't have a barrier to help others. Chunpin, procrastination and laziness knock my door instead of being a nerdy Shami, navigating the decision, mental acrobatics. There is strength in being vulnerable. It's okay to be not okay. For Jeffrey, takes 2 to tango. And lastly, Tan Tan, to be more immersed in your speech. For the pronunciation section, the first mispronounced word that I heard is champions. So instead of pronouncing as champions, it should be pronounced as champions. And the second word is protege. Instead of protege, it should be pronounced as protege. Protege. And lastly is for the grammatical errors. The first one is, how does this thing helps me? Perhaps it should be said as, how does this thing help me without the S. The second one is, how others going to treat you? Perhaps, how are others going to treat you? What is mother tongue? What is his mother tongue? Faster wrap your speech. Quickly wrap your speech. Lastly, hope you all the best. Should be wish you all the best. And I have no further comments. That is all for my grammarian report. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Joshua. You can see from that report just now, he's like so attentive. I feel like I'm listening to a teacher or cikgu just now. Anyhow, I'm gonna move to the next technical role. Let me invite our accountant, imported from Tasi Toastmaster Club. Sanjay Sivan, Presentation Mastery Level 1. Toastmaster Sanjay, over to you.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Let me start with our president and third evaluator, Jane. She had 3 R's, 38 ums, 42 ers, repeated and overused the words that 6 times, maybe 3 times, laugh 4 times, although 2 times, keep 2 times, I 3 times, different 4 times, remember 3 times, okay 4 times, and 6 times, and has a total of 118 speech crutches. Next, Toastmaster of the evening, Chu Jun has 2 R's, 13 ums, 18 repeated and overused the word then twice, I 3 times, like 5 times, was 2 times, any 3 times, didn't 2 times, yeah 6 times, a 2 times, and so 3 times, and has a total of 79 speech crutches. Grammarian Joshua had 4 ums, total of 4 speech crutches, no overused words or phrases. Timer Kunyi has 4 ums and no overused words or phrases. Table topic master Jasmine has 0 speech crutches and 0 overused words or phrases and left me with no job. Moving on, first table topic speaker and first prepared speech speaker Chun Ping has 4 ums, repeated and overused words were I 2 times, is 2 times, not 2 times, such 2 times, help 2 times, we are 2 times, when 2 times, 2 times, in 2 times, and be 2 times, and has a total of 24 speech crutches. Second table topic speaker Samuel has 2 ums, repeated the word okay 3 times, and 19 3 times, has a total of 7 speech crutches. Third table topic speaker and second evaluator Ming Kang has 2 ums, 3 repeated like 2 times, I mean 2 times, and 4 times, then 3 times, and is 3 times, so has a total of 27 speech crutches. Fourth table topic speaker and guest Sharu has no speech crutches, but repeated so 4 times and 3 times, has only 7 speech crutches, an achievement for a guest. Second project speech speaker Shami has 0 speech crutches and 0 overused words or phrases, also another achievement. Third project speech speaker Jeffrey has 3 R's, 7 4 overused before 2 times, it's 2 times, like 3 times, and 22 times, and has a total of 43 speech crutches. Moving on, table topic evaluator Tan Tan has no R's, but 30 ums, 3 repeated and overused the word then 2 times, yup 2 times, and 3 times, like 2 times, that 2 times, so 6 times, 6 times, and crap 2 times, has a total of 56 speech crutches. Moving on, SAA and first speech evaluator Chen Yang has 2 R's, 7 6 and no overused words, so 15 speech crutches. Lastly, general evaluator Balkis has 3 ums and only 3 speech crutches. That's it. Over to you, Madam General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanjay. I'm gonna copy what Zenia just mentioned, super attentive report just now. And now I'm gonna move to our next technical role player. Let me invite Ding Kun Yat, Toastmaster Ding Kun Yat for the timer's report. Kun Yat, over to you. Kun Yat.
Let me share my screen first. Okay. For the first table topic speakers, Chumpings, you have 1 minute 44 seconds. Second table topic speaker, Samuel, 1 minute 45 seconds. Third table topic speakers, Minkan, 2 minutes 19 seconds. Fourth table topic speakers, Sharus, 1 minute 41 seconds. For the project speech speakers, Chumpings, 5 minutes 30 seconds. Overtimes, Shami's second speech speakers, 5 minutes 54 seconds. And Muhammad Jeffrey, 6 minutes 5 seconds. For the table topic evaluation, Tantan has 7 minutes and 54 seconds. For the speech evaluation for the first speakers, Jinyan has 4 minutes, overspent 30 seconds. Minkan for the second speech evaluators, 3 minutes 20 seconds. And the third speech evaluators, Ichins have 3 minutes 40 seconds. For the role players, Joshua Lim as a grammarian, 2 minutes 4 seconds. Our counters, Sanjay Shivan have 3 minutes 25 seconds. And for me is 1 minute 22 seconds. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kenya. Oh, he timed me himself. Thank you. That's good. And now everyone, it's my stage. Okay, I'm gonna have like 10 minutes. Let me just chat with the timer. Again, Kunya, your role is still there. You need to time me. Just good. Okay, now we are at 9:42. I'm just gonna make sure that 10 minutes or less. Again, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me as your general evaluator today. It's a very honored. And especially since it's a joint meeting, so it made it like double celebration, double specials. First, as I'm going to start with a very good things, IMU, because UM also consists of UNM. I feel inspired, totally magnificent meeting, and we can see the unity. Well, I hope that somehow classify it in short. What I can see here, first thing first, is from the agenda itself, it's very impressive because I can see you have like 4 pages. And what taken me the most is at the end of your agenda, there is special thanks. By the way, this is my first time seeing an agenda in any Toastmaster meeting that mentions special thanks. So kudos to both of the clubs. And I also liked how you prepared in advance all the Google Drive. I think yours using Google Drive just now about the virtual background and also the agenda. And the most I like about the virtual background is you put word of the day behind this. Though it's a little bit unique in the way, but it's a good reminder for everyone to use the word achievements. That's cool and very nice. Kudos to the designer. I don't know who, but kudos to that. If there's a few things that I wish I could see in the agenda is in terms of the titling. For example, for the project speech, it would be at least I would say helpful if you put the pathway of the particular persons, the speakers, pathway, project, level, so that we know that this particular person is in which projects, and perhaps it also inspired the guests or the new members to see which these members actually pursuing to. And second thing is I noticed we missed Shahmi's detail in the agenda about the evaluations. Yeah, the second things. And the third thing is, yeah, well, that's all for the agenda. And else, now I'm gonna go by role. Anyone can guess how many speakers actually talking today? Let me just see. Feel free to voice out. I mean, like, unmute yourself.
3 project.
3.
Prepare speeches.
Okay, everyone whoever got it correct, then I'm gonna bring you to a fancy restaurant. Chewa.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No. So whoever speak, including the role player today, are the speakers in the Toastmaster meeting. You all learn, by seeing as well as by doing, and not just for the project speaker or the prepared speech or even the volunteer for the table topic. So who you all today, whichever play the role, you are a speaker in Toastmaster meeting. And now I'm gonna go by role, especially I'm gonna start with our SAA. Zeng Yang, yes. I really like the first thing when you start welcome. I like how you put the link to the folder where all the guests, etc., can see and go through the agenda as well as add the virtual. So that's very helpful. And second thing, I'm gonna go to our table topic, not table topic, Toastmaster of the evening. Where is Zijun? Yes, Zijun is. Let me just put my note. I'm just gonna bring my note up here. Okay, so Zijun, what I like the most is since it's joint meeting, I appreciate the sharing of the UM and also IMU Toastmasters Club background. Because that's one thing that whenever I go to GE, I need to remind people to put the club details, because it's not just about Toastmaster, it's about your particular club. You wanted the guests to see how actually your program, etc., and that's very helpful. I now can know who is the founder, etc., how actually IMU set up, and that's very cool. And I like how before the prepared speech as well, you inserted some of the pathway information. That's again very helpful for the guests too. And I would say that's my first time seeing. So that's cool. Next, I'm gonna go to our next role player, which is table topic master. Let me just see, Jasmine. I think Jasmine is like very experienced table topic master or Toastmaster because I can see how calm you are and how structured, when about the whole flow regarding table topic just now. I love your topics and I love how you address the people in Toastmasters way, because usually for the guests, if you're not familiar with, we gonna mention the name, the title, and then over to you. And for the table topic, it's a good thing because while Jasmine mentioned the name and also the topic again, then you as the table topic speakers can have some time to think at the back end. So that's some tips. And I also like, the one thing I need to add here is, at first Jasmine put the topic in chat box, but then as Jasmine busy with her her stage, I can see Jeffrey at the title of the table topic. So that's the unity there, guys. So that's very helpful. Well done to both of you. Next, I'm not going to touch about the table topic speakers, but about our table topic master today. Tantan, where is Tantan? Just a second, I need to see Tantan. Yeah, Tantan, are you Thai or Filipino? Is it?
I'm from Myanmar.
Myanmar. Okay. So now I know you're a foreigner, but it doesn't feel foreigner at all. It doesn't feel foreign to me. I feel like you are exactly one of us. I like how you are so expressive and cheerful. I trust all the table topic speakers, either they are Toastmaster member or non-Toastmaster, feel motivated with the way that you are sharing your thought about their presentations. And I like how you start with, this is by your own view. Again, to everyone here, every evaluation in Toastmasters is from the personal view. It's not general. So don't be feel offended that everyone think the same way. No, it's not. And I also like how structured your evaluation are. You were saying just now that you are new, but I don't feel that you are new. Yeah, I feel that you're so experienced. If there's like only one thing that I wish, perhaps you not do that moving forward is, do not mention that you are nervous. See? Because if you're not mentioning it, no one would notice it. Yeah. So this perhaps some reminder for the others. Whenever if you are new or etc., do not mention you're nervous, because people won't notice it until they tell you that you are noticed. Because by now I didn't notice that you are nervous at all during your presentation earlier. And then I'm gonna go to our next evaluator by project speech, which is Toastmaster Zhang Yang. It's a good thing that I met him in our chat room just now, so I know how to pronounce his name correctly. Zhenya, I think might be because, did you contest for evaluation before? Yeah, no wonder. I can see that you're a very experienced evaluator. I like how you come up with the acronym, powerful, inspiring, moving, PIM. Oh, that's good. And second thing is how you end that with some, I would say, inspired or fancy word, hero's return. So I think that would be memorable for our speakers about that. If there's only one thing that I wish that you could do earlier, maybe because of the timing, I wish you could conclude it. Just a short conclusion, what you mentioned just now about the PIM, etc. And our second evaluator that we have today is, yes, Toastmaster Minkang. Yeah, let me just see Minkang's face. I just need to make sure that I'm seeing that particular. Okay. Hi, Minkang. Okay, so what happened with Minkang is, again, you all can see how experienced he is. And I can feel how signed this student is with all the micro, macro, etc. And I like the first thing that I like about your speech, your evaluation earlier, was you relate it back to the purpose. So that's a good reminder for everyone, because every single speech, every single project have different kind of purpose. We as a Toastmaster, we just wanted to ensure that you achieve that. And I like how you conclude it as well, because I think that would be helpful for Shahmi, because with all the sharing very structured, that would be good. If there's only one thing, because I know in Minkang personally, when you're sharing your evaluation, I found like you are so stern in terms of your face. Yeah, so there's the only one thing, you see. But I think maybe because Shahmi knowing you, so that's totally fine. And our next evaluator we have here is Ichin, which is Jane. Hi, Jane. Okay, this is my first time seeing you evaluate. And it's a good thing there because you evaluate someone that I would say you recognize or you know because he's part of your members. There is a structured one, and I like how you ended it with challenge. But moving forward, I wish to see more structured, and perhaps you can point 1, 2, 3 because it's gonna be like more memorable for the speakers. Okay, it's already red color. Thank you so much, our timer today. Last but not least, I'm really having fun. I can feel, I can see how impressive your meeting are. I hope it's the same, even though it's not a joint meeting. Please keep the quality meeting because that's how we meet the Toastmaster better for everyone to experience better as well for the members. And to the guests, I wish to see you all again and to join any of these two clubs. Again, back to the Toastmaster of the evening. Yes, Zijun. Over to you, Zijun.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Malkis, for the very, very useful feedback for us. So we'll get some improvement and hope that we can do more better for both UM and IMU Toastmaster Club. And before proceed to awards, our session, I think we forgot one thing is for the voting session for evaluator. So Zoom Master, may we launch the poll now? Okay, vote for your best evaluator.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Thanks for voting. Jeffrey, have you done for the certificates for the result? Jeffrey?
Okay, done. Sorry about that.
Okay. Now we are coming to our most exciting part for today's meeting, which is the award giving session. May I invite Toastmaster Jeffrey, our VPPR, to share the screen?
Okay, it's loading. Okay.
Okay, now we are first and foremost, we are giving the best table topic speaker award. Who do you think that he or she give the best impromptu speech?
Can't guess because I already know the results.
Nobody.
I can't spoil it. Okay. Shall we move to the cert?
Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
Congratulations. Who's
Thank you,
taking the
thank you.
picture?
Please submit my name to every speaker award.
For sure. Who can help me to take the photo?
See first.
I think I can
can
help
take-
on that. Oh, is it? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Stern face, okay, got it.
Thank you, Balkis.
Oh my god, stop.
Now
Now is the best project speech. So who do you think who gives the most motivational, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious speech? Drum, please. Okay. Congratulations to Toastmaster Shami, motivational strategy level 1.
Very motivational.
Okay, Shami, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Last but not least is the Best Evaluator Award. May I hold your drum roll? Okay. Toastmaster Zhen Yang.
Wait, but before we take the picture, Zhen Yang, can I know what's your credential? I was in the run.
IB2.
IB2. Okay, give me 1 sec. Let me.
Oh, okay.
Best role player goes to Sanjay. What is your tips on getting so many crutches? Share with us.
Recorder.
Do you have like 4 years or something?
I love listening to it, dear.
Okay, let me. Zenya, ready?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Congrats. Thank you.
And do we have and also for our VIP of the day, Toastmaster Balkis, Strategy Relationship Level 4. We appreciate your hard work as a general evaluator for today.
Thank you, everyone. So I'm capturing myself. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And with that, here's the end of our award ceremony session. And for those who win, congratulations. And those who did not win, and good luck, and hope to get your next prize on the upcoming meetings. And with that, we shall call this meeting to the end. Let us invite our presiding officer, president of IMU Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Jasmine, effective coaching level 3, to give her closing address.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the evening. Let's give another round of applause to Toastmaster Lee Ji-jun for an excellent presentation tonight. Thank you very much once again. This was truly an interesting and exciting collaboration between University Malaya Toastmasters Club and IMU Toastmasters Club. Definitely a great showcase of unity and strength in number. I think between us university clubs, it's really good that we have this bond and we strengthen further by supporting each other. Overall, I would like to say thank you to every single one of you here tonight, from our general evaluator to all our evaluators, our speakers, our role players, and of course, to our members and guests. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, because who are we and how would this meeting go without every single one of you here, spending 2 hours of your night? I look forward to seeing every single one of you again very soon. Please keep in touch with us. And if you have not followed our Instagram page, IMU and UM, please follow us to keep updated. And we will see you again very soon. The meeting is now adjourned. Thank you very much and have a very good night and good public holiday tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye. Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
For UN Toastmaster Club, our next meeting will be on 16 October. Starting from October, we are having our hybrid meeting in
Yay!
Yay!
yeah,
Finally.
back to school, end of sem break. And then for next meeting, we'll have having our speakathon.
Oh.
So I hope that you can take the role.
Got free t-shirt. Because if you go like marathon, you get t-shirt.
It's
But
not
you
a
pay
sport
for that,
marathon.
right?
I also pay for this, right?
Thank
I
you,
plan-
everyone. Thank you,
I plan
everyone.
to.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Cheryl.
I have a few questions, sorry, for the Toastmaster Club.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
So I plan to join it in October, so I thought it's like every first and second week of the Monday, there will be the physical meeting. So it's-
Normally we will have our meetings on first and third Monday night, 8 to 10 or 10:30. Hybrid meeting. Physical venue is at KPS and online in Zoom. Yeah. So
where can I find the information?
we will have all the information in our Instagram, UM_TMC. You can follow our IG for that. And
So
yeah.
what you mentioned just now, it will be mentioned in the Instagram too.
Yes.
Oh,
Or our vice president of membership will contact you later on to follow up on all the other things. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, IMU Toastmaster Club. So let's keep in touch.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jeng Yang. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.